New York lawmakers wrote a bill that would fix the most broken part of the justice system. Let's just go with that. The bill creates the first ever independent commission to monitor the misconduct of prosecutors. The reason why many innocent New Yorkers go to prison. And as a journalist, I have important questions like, what is a prosecutor? They're lawyers, and you can distinguish them from the other lawyers because they're the biggest assholes on Law & Order SVU. And prosecutors will do anything for that guilty verdict, even break the law. But they're breaking the law in the name of justice. So prosecutors have been known to repeatedly withhold or hide exonerating evidence, or disregard confessions of guilt from an entirely different person, and ignore credible, verifiable alibis and DNA evidence. As you know, justice is blind, deaf, doesn't hear conflicting evidence, and doesn't believe in science. Jabber Collins spent 16 years in prison for a murder he did not commit. Later it was discovered that the prosecutor, Mr. Michael Vecchione, achieved a guilty verdict by hiding exculpatory evidence from Collins' defense team. The prosecutor's punishment once his scheme was discovered? A federal judge said his conduct was beyond disappointing. Well, I hope the federal judge not only voiced his disappointment, but also sent him to his room. Another prosecutor from New York, Glenn Kurtzrock, was actually one of the few fired for misconduct after altering police notes in a murder trial. But 13 months after 5 murder cases were overturned because of his illegal actions, Kurtzrock hasn't been charged with a single crime. Not fraud, not tampering with government records, not contempt of court. He's still a practicing attorney. You could hire him if you want. I guess if you need some forging done. Kurtzrock also has 5-star ratings on Facebook, Google, and Yelp. Which reviews did you hide, Glenn? I bet this one. This guy's lies sent me to prison and tore me away from my children. 1 star. Oh God, it feels good to finally get my vengeance. And it's not only in New York. Prosecutorial misconduct happens around the country. In California, prosecutors for years utilized a secret jail informant program to generate questionable evidence and what was called the Orange County Snitch Scandal. And as you know, snitches get checks and preferential treatment from law enforcement. In March, the scandal took a violent turn when a local defense attorney who recently succeeded in overturning a client's conviction based on misconduct was beaten up in the courthouse by an Orange County DA investigator. Well, now Lady Justice has a black eye and needs an ice pack. But you know what? This is actually a great pitch for a lawyer, you know? Have you been hurt or injured on the job? Well, so have I! Police and prosecutor misconduct, not faulty witnesses or false confessions, is the primary cause of wrongful convictions in our country. Here is the criminal justice system. You are here if you're poor. And if you're wealthy, you exit here. And if you're a prosecutor, you always win. If Governor Cuomo signs this bill, he will actually make prosecutors accountable for gaming an already atrocious system. You know, I didn't think that there could be anything worse than Settlers of Catan, but here we are, the criminal justice system. Reporting from New York City, this is Naomi Karavani, Redacted Tonight.